Right, my one involves the samurai, and I want to take my current favourite Japanese actor, Hiroyuki Sanada, for this. An aged samurai who has been dishonoured, but did not commit seppuku, even though he was given the choice to, and needs to get his honour back, but he's an old samurai. Winds up making an uncomfortable allegiance with a predator that has found himself behind enemy lines without any tech or kit and has to get back to his ship and survive. Maybe give that predator something more to work for than just, I wanted to get trophies here. Maybe the predator's got a family. The further away we get from it being a predator, the less this is just a predator movie. But there is a film with Lou Gossett Jr. in it called Enemy Mine. And that's about a human, I believe, played by maybe Dennis Quaid, lands on a planet with an alien, and they're both wounded, and they are technically enemies, but because they're the only ones alive around each other, they have to work together in order to survive. And in several instances, either because they're bad losers, or because there is a rule, we cannot get discovered, they cannot have access to our tech, predators are obliged to blow themselves up. In effect, committing seppuku, and this one has failed to do that. So it is very important to this movie that both of these dishonored people, dedicated to their cause but filled with shame, walk free and alive away from these events. To be able to make peace with the fact that you can do more good for your own people alive than you can dead. So, the disgraced samurai and the disgraced predator have to work together against a whole load of honourless scumbags. And specifically, just bring in the British again, just to really mess with this. So, but yeah, no, mine would be very similar to Tiger's Eye in that it would be a lot of the samurai and the predator having to communicate via mime because they share no common language, and that
Sounds
is kind of a little bit the Predator and Noguchi in one of the first ever Alien vs. Predator novels. She's a Japanese lieutenant in a space colonial scenario, and she teams up with Broken Tusk, who's a predator, who's the last, because all the rest of them got killed by aliens. And that is sort of replicated in AVP with the Scar Predator and Alex, but it's such a short part of that movie. And it's like that is the meaty chunks of a really good movie about two species actually communicating with each other. Because we've seen the Predator kill loads of things. It would be really neat to root for the Predator and to find out more about the Predator from a writer unafraid to maybe explore a little beyond the dentists.
Cool.
Anyone else got any others?